Hello, Aries. In no particular order, this is what you can do for your mental health this week of the 7th through the 13th. We have the Chariot in reverse, which talks about a self-doubt. It talks about a lack of direction, a lack of focus for your life. And the clarifier is the King of Wands, and he's all about finding that vision for his life, taking control and moving forwards. So part of the problem, we have Knight of Swords, Two of Swords, and Seven of Pentacles. Now the Knight of Swords, this is talking about taking action towards something that you've been thinking deeply about, something that you've been working towards, instead of being indecisive. You're taking action and moving forwards, and you've got that clarity in your thinking now. Two of Swords says you're making the decision finally to take the mask off, to pick the road, the path that leads you towards your peace, towards your long-term sustainable result that you want in regards to your mental health, the path that leads you away from stagnancy, that leads you away from these bad things. Then we have Justice and the Lord in reverse. Justice talks about a balance of action. It talks about sometimes actual justice, but to me this is about balancing your actions and using your higher self and the knowledge from your higher self and that higher guidance to move towards that balance, to move forwards towards that long-term mental health that you're looking for. The Lord in reverse, this talks about it can talk about a lack of clarity and avoiding doing your duties, avoiding doing what you know it is that you need to do in order to move forwards, to get this calm in your life, to get this balance, to get this long-term mental health. It can also talk about being sometimes being over controlling or trying too hard, not going for things, trying too hard, both because you feel like you can't succeed, because you're feeling like you don't have that authority in your life, but you do have that authority. So really looking at not avoiding stuff, but doing stuff in a more balanced way as you're moving forward. Something that's going to keep you in peace and harmony with yourself and keep you for the long term. Something that's going to be sustainable for you. Then we have the Eight of Wands. It came out sideways. So in the upright, it talks about balanced action leading to more productivity, efficiency, a fast change. In the reverse, it talks about frustrations and delays because of imbalanced actions. It can talk about confusion and resisting change. Now the clarifiers are the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, the Three of Cups, and the Lovers. The Lovers talks about making this choice towards what is right for you, towards wholeness, towards unity, towards purity, towards joy, towards rebirth, right? Nine of Pentacles and Three of Cups. Three of Cups can talk about celebration, yes, and can talk about community and collaboration, but it can also talk about overindulgence, like overspending, over eating, being lazy and not moving forwards. This Nine of Pentacles, when it's in the upright, it talks about having the finer things in life and being in alignment with those values that you have for those finer things in life. So like material possessions and things like that. When it's in the reverse, it talks about being overly materialistic and that leading to loss. It talks about overindulgence, just like the Three of Cups. And it talks about like there's a misalignment with the values, with the morals. It can even talk about a work addiction. So if you're having any sort of overindulgence, that's, part of what, or if you're resisting change to that and not making the choice that you need to change that overindulgence and that misalignment with your values, that's what's stopping you. That's what's holding you back. If you're resisting it, that's what's leading to the confusion and keeping you from moving forwards towards a healthier place in life. Then we have the Star, clarified by the Six of Pentacles. This is talking about a balanced give and take. And here you're trying to balance out. You've got Cernunnos, the Four of Swords in reverse, and Strength. Okay, so you're trying to balance out. Cernunnos can be things like addictions. It can be that overwork. It can be that materialism. It can be obsessions. The Four of Swords, it talks about resentment and stagnancy and frustration. And it can talk about exhaustion. But if you're gentle with yourself, if you pull up that strength, if you pull up that inner ability to tame these negative things that are going on, these negative aspects, that overworking, overspending, and get that in balance, then you could get out of the situation much easier. The other side that you're trying to balance, you've got this indecision. You've got this indecision here, this being at the crossroads again with the Two of Swords, and not knowing which way to go because you're feeling vulnerable because of your passions, because of this overspending, this overworking, this overindulging, and you're feeling like it's justified because it brings you abundance. But the person you're justifying it to is yourself, okay? You're justifying running yourself ragged into the ground, and you're saying, I'm okay with it because I can work myself so that I can have lots of material things. I can overwork and it's fine because it makes me feel abundant, but clearly it doesn't, because it's leading to needing to have balance. It's leading to this imbalance. So when you're looking at this particular Two of Swords, not all of them, there's a method of suicide by beheading, and not to get too graphic, but the Two of Swords, where they hold the swords one over each shoulder, that's what that card reminds me of. I'm not sure that it's intentionally drawn that way, whether they're facing or not facing, but that's what it reminds me of, is you're taking your head off trying to make this decision, trying to find your path here, and it's not helping you. It's not helping you grow. It's not helping you move forward. You can justify it all you want to other people, but really take a look at why you're justifying negative things in your life to yourself, because ultimately you're accountable to yourself. And the true healing, the true balance in the give and take, it's not going to heal other people. It's going to heal you when you have this balance. So really take a look at that. You don't need to be resentful of other people for stuff that they have, or you don't need to overwork to have a lot of stuff for yourself. Really look at why you're feeling that resentment, why you're feeling that you're stagnant, and these negative things. Why do you think those negative things are going to move you forwards when they're actually not moving you forwards? They're stunting your growth. They're stunning your healing. Have a great week. Bye.